Alright, we're back, everybody. We have decided we are going to keep going down Make I route. First, I want to check something. So I did all this. Alright. Alright, Saturday, Make I. The one where we healed her mutism. Yeah, like, now the story's going to be completely drastically different between the
two.
Right, we healed her mutism.
Looks like she can talk again.
After she had calmed down, I asked her a few questions. I asked her about last night, about the Nile message, about Ota, and about Shoko. I know that after Ota ran off, something must have happened to make Mizuki want to hide. Different strings of characters and numbers continue to scroll on the monitor. This door leads to the sink room. I opened it up. There's some indigenous jewelry from New Guinea. I think this is called a koteka. Huh. Where did you hide all your boy love manga while I was in there, Pewter? There's a metal shelf by the wall. A binder. It's the sink manual. A long table.
I'm gonna hit Date over the head with that.
What? Where did that come from?
Rude. Many objects are scattered on the table. The entry. Wait. What? When I was here earlier, this was the exit. A locker.
What's inside this?
Sometimes a cleaning lady is hiding inside.
That's disturbing.
A locker in the corner. The monitor is turned off. Thoughts on the suspect?
How would I know? We still don't have enough information. Continue your investigation, Special Agent.
About what I saw in Sominum.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Anyway, we know about the figure you saw. I wonder who that could be.
Yeah, we didn't see the footprints leaving the scene or the figure in the B route. Did you notice that? About Mizuki's muteness.
Yeah, I'm glad she's talking again. You healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with her.
No,
well,
I didn't.
You meaning you and Iba.
Yeah.
The boss has extraordinary perception.
Yeah, at the end of A route, we saw the blue footprints leading away from the carousel and the blue figure, but in B route, we didn't see that.
I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
All you did was follow my instructions.
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect her.
Do you have any questions?
Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki. When we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right? Can you tell us why?
When I got there, the ice pick was stuck in my mom's eye.
Eye or eye socket?
I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was I had to get it out.
So, you panicked and pulled it out.
Yeah,
And you held on to it when you hid in the column.
yeah.
Okay, that's good information. How does Iba appear in Somnium?
Iba is linked to your brain with an artificial nerve. To put it more simply, Iba is a part of your brain. During syncing, your consciousness is sent into the subject's Somnium. Part of Iba's self is also synced, but only a part. Not all of Iba's functions are transferred into Somnium.
So that's why Somnium Iba is so dumb.
Don't
Damn.
call me dumb.
Damn. About Iba's appearance. Can you make her
Hey,
a little more
Pewter, when we were
chestier?
in Somnium earlier, Iba was in human form. She's never looked like that before.
That was Iba's idea.
What?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your taste.
What part of that was my taste?
I know everything inside your mind. You don't have to hide it.
Pewter, Iba's broken. She's talking crazy.
I am not broken.
Perhaps Iba admires the human form.
It's not that. It was just a little something. I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude. I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
Why would that make me happy?
About Somnium.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The syncer dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The syncer is merely the audience.
About the figure I saw.
Oh, that. I saw it too.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious. Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for. Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world. You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier, didn't you, Date? That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality. Dreams are a collage of many memories, intertwining and blending with each other. Your skills as a syncer allow you to untangle those dreams and solve mysteries no one else can.
Okay. But who do you think the suspect is?
Pewter, who do you think the culprit is?
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date.
What?
I'm kidding.
Pewter standing with his hands in his pockets. Alright, time to question Mizuki. First, she must be hungry.
I'm fine now, but I didn't forget your promise.
I promise?
To get the stew.
Stu, you said you'd take me.
So you heard that, huh?
Aphonia only affects speech. Her hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all done here.
How are you doing?
I told you I'm fine. So annoying.
I annoyed you already, huh?
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
I see she is back to her usual self. Her attitude is within normal parameters.
I think I liked her better when she was silent.
Yeah, me too. So who sent you the Nile message?
I can't tell you,
Why not?
because I don't want to.
That's not a reason. You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
I don't think she is going to answer.
So, whoever sent her that Nile message was Ota.
When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk. That's the kind of girl she is.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
By the way, we already looked into Mizuki's cell phone. Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
Alright, so last but not least, about that figure we saw.
Say, Mizuki, who was that figure I saw?
What?
In Somnium, in your dream, I saw a silhouette.
Date, Mizuki would not understand the question. She does not experience somnium as you do. You are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
Okay, but tell me about him anyway.
Never mind. Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did. I saw someone in the corner past the merry-go-round.
Who did you see?
I don't know. It was dark and raining. They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in.
Mizuki is lying in the chair. She seems to be doing okay, but she's got that gloomy look in her eyes. I sympathize with her. Last night she saw her mother. Well, she saw what no kid should ever have to see. It'll take a while for her to get back to normal. Mizuki's lying in the chair. Do you have any more questions, boss?
Okay, just one more question. This is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was Shoko's eye still there?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
The eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki. That was very helpful.
Lost shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye,
When we got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
and it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
Indeed. Summarize for me, boss.
Anyway, I get the story. Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene, but she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to the scene of the crime? There might be more to Bloom Park than we first thought.
Boss is staring at Mizuki. Alright, back to the scene of the crime. Let's see what we can see. Or see what we couldn't see before. Saturday, 8:13 p.m., Bloom Park. When I returned to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
Past the bush. In the past, there would have been a nice paved path here. It's covered in brush and weeds now, but I can still make out the trail heading back. The figure went this way. A bench. The Ferris wheel. The eye that doesn't blink. In Tokyo, even the nighttime is bright. Even in the patches of sky, I can't see the stars. Oh, a UFO! No wait, that's a plane. Oh, a UFO! No wait, that's a drone. Oh, a UFO! No wait, that's just a grandma. That grandma is booking it through the night sky. I must be really, really tired. There are no stars tonight. Kawasaki District buildings in the distance. There's something here. Here's the horse that turned upside down. Looks like a sad, overturned insect. A path through the bushes leads away from here. Are you cold?
What do you care? You never cared about me ever, and I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me. You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me? Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus. In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
Mizuki sounds a little like tough.
So she says.
Do you remember anything?
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Mizuki's looking behind the bush. I guess I should check it out.
Iba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
A subway?
It has, of course, closed down. It is no longer in service.
But it's the perfect place for somebody to run down the tracks and escape.
This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago. The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Perfect for somebody to, I don't know, escape the murder scene?
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
A railroad crossing. Railroad crossing?
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Ah. Of course. He could have driven his car and parked at the railroad crossing and then come here from the subway to commit the murder and then leave. That's why there's no cars here.
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
It was Red Jew.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father,
Called it.
Renju Okiura.
Called it. Man, I should be a detective.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, you could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju, and you can help me find him.
Alright, dashboard. The dashboard. A steering wheel. The center console. The glove box. The gear shift. The passenger seat, no longer empty. About the Nile message. You ready to talk?
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality.
It was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals and a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
So about the now message.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone. And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
They're one of the same.
The
Mizuki.
only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
You look like you want to say something, Mizuki.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
I'd never want to put cuffs on him. I would never want Mizuki to see that. Anyway, Renju just isn't the kind of guy who would commit a crime like this. About that suspicious figure, though.
Hey, Mizuki, tell me again. That person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere, Mizuki. But when was the last time you
Think
saw your
about
dad?
a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemon Escape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
When was the last time you spoke with your dad?
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
This is looking bad. It's looking worse and worse for Renju Okiura. Oh, speak of the devil.
Date, incoming call from the boss.
Oh, never mind.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iva. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
Then why'd you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
Do you have any idea where he would have gone?
No, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. They didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
So about his questioning then, what'd you ask
He
him?
didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
What about his alibi? Surely he must have.
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time, but that means no one can back up his story.
Why do I feel like him and Ota collaborated on this, and Ota went along to do it willingly because he could get him an exclusive time with Aset. I can see the boss through my left eye. Aiba is streaming the image in real time. I don't have a cell phone. Never cared for him. But Aiba can connect to any network in range. That's how I'm able to communicate with HQ. To Mizuki, I look like I'm talking to a Bluetooth. She doesn't see what I see. Hang up the phone.
All right, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Sun poke?
What?
Sun poke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast in Akihabara.
Oh, man. It's going. Oh, good morning. I feel like you fell asleep.
No, I didn't.
Sunfish,
Not this time, anyway.
No. Sunfish Pocket, Saturday at almost 10:30 p.m. He's got,
Yeah,
he's
I've
got
been
those
here.
maids.
Can't be.
Oh. Oh. He's hanging by a hook.
Renju!
His left eye's missing too. So then he was killed elsewhere and hung here. Same cause of death? Must be. So Renju can't be our prime suspect then. So I'm going back to Ota. Actually, no. I'm going back to Aset, actually. I think she may have killed them both because he was putting the moves on her or something. Saying, hey, if you do this and this and this, I can make you a star. Back to police headquarters, Sunday, 9:17 a.m.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
Nope.
My best friend was murdered, boss.
My only friend was murdered, boss. But we're gonna investigate more about that next time. Until then, everybody.
Oh, wow.